A super rare, one of Call of the Wild's most sought after trophies, whether a red deer, a whitetail, or a moose, or something as rare as a red fox, coyote, or jackal. They are all equally as impressive, and possibly one of the greatest trophies in the game. This is the story of my greatest trophy. So basically, how this kind of unfolded, this crazy experience, was I was out here on Rancho del Arroyo, headed down to this region, which used to be really good for a lot of things. Now is not so good. But I was on a four-wheeler driving down this road here to get to this outpost that I did not have discovered. And somewhere around here, I ended up finding a bobcat that ran across the road. I spotted it, and it was a 9 legendary. So I will put on the screen right now the only footage that I have of that bobcat. And it was a diamond, so I did come to the outpost, grab a gun, shoot it, everything like that. And then I came out here to run this road because this was a couple days before the population reset was about to happen. I don't remember exactly which one it was. It might have been the one with the modern rifles pack. But basically, I was running to go down this road, like I said, and somewhere around here, in this sort of area that I'm looking at right now, I got a male coyote warning call kind of in this direction of where I was facing. I don't remember exactly on the road because this was over a year ago by now. But I went and looked to spot him, and he was actually a 9 legendary coyote. Now, this guy was just a common coyote, and at this time, I didn't really know how to shoot things on the run or anything like that, so I lost his tracks. I didn't really know how to play this game very well. And I decided to open my map on multiplayer and have my brother come help me try to find that coyote. Now, we were out here trying to track him, and I found a max weight track, and I couldn't find the track, so he was running around looking somewhere in this area as well for more tracks. And he ended up picking up a different max weight track, so I believe this was when it actually told you the fur type, and it said piebald. Now, I said, I'll track the 9 legendary somewhere over here, and you go track that piebald, see what it was, and I was just assuming a big 7 or an 8. Really no chance that it would be a 9. And somewhere up in here, he ended up spotting him in this very thick, brushy area. And he was a 9 legendary piebald. Now, a lot of people have asked me why I didn't duplicate it and why I didn't let him have the trophy. And the way that we play is if it's my map, I get the trophies that we find. And if it's his map, he gets the trophies and stuff like that. So, really, it wasn't an option. Or I didn't even consider thinking about duplicating it or anything like that. And I never would duplicate a trophy because such a rare trophy is now not as rare if he has it in his lodge as well. But at that point, I said, forget this coyote over here because why would I? I have a super rare potential coyote. Why would I track the diamond? So basically, we ended up tracking him all the way somewhere up into this area. I believe it was in this area because I was across the road, and I'll use this road as an example. So I was laying maybe in a tree right here, fully hidden, and he walked like at this angle, kinda. And my brother was over here keeping a spot on him because it was kind of hard for me to do so. And I was very nervous, and like I said, would not take a walking shot at like 15 meters. So ended up basically losing him after that as he tried to return to his need zone somewhere in this area. I do believe it to be somewhere across this area of the road. And our internet shut off at 11, and then we had to basically get off for the night and try to get it the next day. And the next day was pretty crazy because I don't know how actually I ended up finding the tracks again, but somewhere in this area once again I ended up finding the tracks and tracking it down. And he was specifically right here in this feed zone, which I'm going to go walk over to right now. So I'd also like to mention, somehow in the mix of trying to find all of this, I end up finding another coyote on my map that was a guaranteed Diamond 9 Legendary. Now, on my rancho, I had no other trophies, not even a Diamond Whitetail on my entire map. After thoroughly searching it through Pro XCKs and Lady Legends hotspot maps and guides like that, trying to just find a trophy. And so these were the only trophies I ended up getting off my entire rancho, which is insane for them all to be predators. But right here, I ended up spotting a feed zone. And the coyotes actually run around when they feed. And so basically, there was a piebald 9 legendary coyote running around along with a guaranteed diamond coyote in one zone. Running around, and I ended up taking, I believe, a 160-meter shot with the 243 at a frontal angle, and the only actual footage that I have of this coyote is this 11-second clip that I will play right now of him in the claim screen while I was running around because I was so excited to have gotten a super rare. So as this clip plays, there is no audio. I didn't have audio on in my clips at that time. So it is just kind of him circling around in the worst angle ever. So that's all I have of the coyote. And it's pretty crazy because I didn't take any screenshots or anything like that. But I'm going to put the footage of me in the lodge right now looking at him in the multi-mount that I have him in right now. And this was just such an insane find because his max estimate was only up to 57. Now, at that time, every single rare was guaranteed to score at the top of their estimate. So, little did I know he actually was basically a guaranteed diamond. But anyway, that was kind of how everything unfolded. And to get a diamond bobcat, then find a diamond coyote, then a super rare coyote, and a guaranteed diamond, all within, like, I think, like, 8 hours, I'd like to say. So that's pretty crazy. But that is going to do it for this video, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.